All right. If you're listening to this, then that means everything is going well, smoothly, and we can finally get started. So, hello, good evening on this Wednesday night, and welcome to tonight's stream of my first multiplayer games. Of the night, at least. This is Unbound Sanity coming to you live with a particular night in speciality. All right. So starting today, it is a 8-day vacation off from work. It's just going to be a time where there's no kids available, and I'm off for the entirety of next week, which means that it gives me at least ample time to go through my archived recordings of my past streams. And also a very important type of stuff. After going through and editing and uploading, I managed to try and balance off the audios on these ones so that way it has a little bit more clearer. That way everything sounds a lot clearer than it does in the original one. I'm hoping that could be the case, but I won't be 100% sure until everything works out. Now, if you don't know, I am working on uploading the Journey of Ragnarok series, which is my first playthroughs of God of War Ragnarok, the Steam PC port. Now, the first one is going to be available on tomorrow, on Thursday, October 9th at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you don't know where that is, just check what time it is in Denver, and then you could be able to find the equivalents for that. Now, this is going to be a bit of my first time because big important thing is I want to try and go through editing the videos to make them at least better quality, and I also want to add in an archive for the past streams that I've done, so that way I can still have some video, have some storage space for when I need it for later future projects or any sort of later future ventures and all. So let me go ahead and get it started on tonight's stream of Rocket League. And as soon as the game starts up, then I'll go ahead and explain what it is that I'm going to be doing for tonight. So keep an eye out and I'll be sure to explain. Okay. This is a little bit weird. I thought there'd be some music playing for right now, but anyways, let me go ahead and give you an explanation on what I do. So apart from streaming single player games, I usually stream at least 3 stream sessions of multiplayer games. Usually they're of different types of varieties. Sundays I have Fortnite, Mondays I have Marvel Rivals, and Wednesday, as of this moment, I have Rocket League. Now, these games are, of course, free to play, which means you could download them and get started on either the console or the PC version. You could do it on some, you mostly get them on Epic, but I know for a fact that with Marvel Rivals, you can also get it on Steam PC. And they're cross-platform playable, which means if you're on a console, then you could be able to join in with me and be able to play for at least as long as you want. Plus, the first person that gets to join in is made the team leader, so we can go with any sort of game mode that we want to give it a try. We could go for as long as you're willing to do, just at least within the respected time of the stream. But now, I'm trying to see if there's any way I can get the music to work, because okay, so just making sure that the audio is on. Well, why isn't it letting me hear the music though? Oh no, the Cybertruck's back. Oh, I wish I could listen to these, but unfortunately, they're copyrighted music. So, I apologize if there's no music added into it. But maybe if I find a bit of some audio, I could add it in a little bit later in post-processing. All right, here we go. Okay. So far, so good. Ooh. Okay, that was a crazy save. All right. Oof. Okay. Oh. Yeah, the music is working. It's just, I don't know why it's not letting the music play. Let's go! Awesome! That was a good assist right there for the setup. Sometimes you don't have to be the only scorer. If you can help them get the scores, then it's all you need. Ah! Ooh, okay. Oh. And that was my bad. Oh, shoot. He got it in. Let's go. Nice. Ooh. Yeah, if he'd been a little bit more responsive, he could have been able to head it off. Let's go. That was a good shot right there. Hi. That's a little bit unsettling without any music. Let's go. Oh. Woo. Well, that was a well-played match, though. All right. Before I continue on, I'm gonna need to figure out a way to get the music up and running. There we go. Oh, and it's this one too. I remember I heard in a social media post that Slushy was coming to perform for a concert probably back in around August. But by the time the concert was already announced, it was too late to get to get some tickets. Or even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to afford them. Because for my work, I don't get paid until September. Nope. All right, booster, let's go. All right, let's see. Shoot. Yeah, I missed that one. All right. Well, that was the first score in a long while, so if we can still get plenty of time. Come on. Oh, come on. Get it. Oh. Oh. Come on, get it. Oh. Damn. Oh, that was a good match at least. That is crazy. All right, let me at least switch it up. I'll do just 2v2 Heat Seekers to add it to the mix. Alright. Yes, before we get a bit started, I am definitely trying to work out on starting up a new channel for the separate multiplayer games. Those ones aren't going to be just as edited, but I'll try and make sure to work through with what I have. All right. We speak Chinese here. I don't know why that came up with the title for that track. The track's bopping. The track is really bumping, but it's like, did you really have to name it something like that? I don't know. Yeah, I messed that up. All right. And of course, I get another message from another account saying, we could grow your stuff. Like, nah, dude, come on. All right. Okay, curving through. Oh. Sorry. Let's go. All right. Ooh. Oh. Now it's getting faster. There we go. And that is game. All right. Okay. Let's go. All right. New tier unlocked. Okay. Now let's see. I could party up with him. Sure, he's not a follower. He's not viewing the stream, but if you got the energy and synchronicity, why not give it a try? All right. Let me see if I can switch over to a different car. I think I'll go with this one. And let me open up the drops. See what I got. What did I get? Nah, it's decent. Not shiny, but decent. Okay. Ooh, Masamune. That's nice. Do I already have this one? Let's see. Masamune. Oh, I actually do. Two of these, actually. And I have two different Marauders, but not 100% sure why this one is. All right. So right now he's looking for new matches. Looking for a new game to go, new game mode to try out. It's gonna take a bit of time, but in the meanwhile, let me at least see how things are going on. All right. I don't know if I ended up sending a invitation to another person. Okay.
I just wanna try with you. I don't wanna share. But every time I try to tell,
Let me see if I could get something out of that, but
I don't see you.
no guarantee.
I just want your secondhand perfume, venom I can wear. But every time I try to think it through, I don't even care.
Okay, so I'm not getting anything out of this. Yeah, sorry, man. It's because you took too long. Oh well.
I would think about you daily. We were both happily crazy.
All right, so I have to at least get these ones around. Well, it's crazy. Hey, Justice Loudon, how's it going? Right now we're starting up on I'm just starting up on another match. No. Oh. Yeah, I boxed that up. Ah. Okay. Oh, sure. Of course, man. You're welcome to play with me after this match. Right now, we're just trying to see if we can get a score. Okay. Ah! Dang it. And couldn't jump up before. No. Come on, let's go. Ooh. Okay, that was a good boost. Shoot. And I didn't get it. Ah, well. Oh, that did it. Alright then. Let me exit out of this. Alright. Alright then, Justice. If you're still with me, you can either send an invite or I actually have a way to invite you over, so. I don't know if I add you on my Epic account yet. But just in case, let me... Okay. Alright then. I also have my Epic ID, so it's up on the screen, but let me type it up. Alright, just a simple one right there. Okay. I typed it up just in case if the image isn't clear on my side. Okay. Radio Classics Volume 3. Yeah, it is. Okay, I gotcha. Alright. Alright. Hold on. Emptied on. Okay. I thought I had it, but hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, of course, well, that works. Alright. Just like I said, you could give a check. We could go with any sort of game mode that you want to try. If we could do like casuals. If you want competitive, that's actually up to you, but I won't pressure you to do that one. Or if we got, or since we still got plenty of time, we could do customs. All right. Yeah, because I'm checking out some of the items from this one, Radio Classic version Volume 3, Salty Fest. And these are really old, or yeah, 2v2 casual's good. Yeah, so these ones are pretty old, so let's see. I know for a fact that some of these were like probably the late 90s, early 2000s. But this one I still remember because I was actually in middle school or high school when these songs were first aired on television and radio. But I know for this one, it's kind of like one of those songs that you would more associate with like college campuses. And here it is. No matter what kind of paint jobs you want to try and give it, the Cybertruck will forever be one of the worst looking functioning cars that has ever existed in the history of automobiles. I mean, look at this thing. Even raccoons would... This confuses raccoons to making them think that it looks like a trash can. It is that horrible. Plus, there's also the maintenance fees if you want to add them, which, given what it is, they run into the six-figure sums, probably like in the 100,000s or so, but I'm just glad I'm not that stupid rich. Otherwise, this would have been a big, huge money pit. In fact, interesting story is that back last month when I went out of town to help out with my dad, at the hospital where we did for his checkup and all, there was actually a lot where you had like several Tesla Cybertrucks parked in there. I think it was like a spare lot for like a Tesla dealership, and let me tell you, those things are quite a bit bad. And even on my side of town, I've seen a fair share of them. All right, ready when you are, man. Waiting on your go. Go ahead and start when you want to. But anyway, yeah, I've seen some Cybertrucks here and there. I've even seen one that was painted with a black matte finish. And I remember seeing one that was supposed to look like that was supposed to have a logo for an Irish whiskey called Triple Dog Distillery. It's because it has like the three heads of a dog pointing in the middle and to the sides, kind of like a Cerebus. Yeah. All I'm saying for anyone that is owning a Tesla, just be prepared to shell out whatever hundreds of thousands of dollars that you have left, because there's not going to be that many. And unlike the DeLorean, it's not going to have any sort of pop culture appearance in a movie. Because from what I've heard, the DeLorean was in a bit of a similar situation. But the thing is that, but it was more like in the terms of a controversy that dealt with the manufacturer of that one. Probably some sort of a bribe, I believe. But the DeLorean ended up getting popularity from being used as a time-traveling automobile in the Back to the Future series. Now that one is one of the best informs in terms of fun science fiction and in terms of 80s pop culture. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay. It's because I thought I made you a party leader. Okay. Sorry about that. It's because usually whenever I have the first person join in, they get to be the party leader. I apologize for that. Okay. We're in. Okay. Shoot. Ah, dang. Yeah, it's no worries. There's no problem. That was also on my end as well. All right. And I messed that up. Sorry. Ooh. Oh. Nope, nope, nope. Ooh. Okay. That was a happy accident. Ah. Oh, shoot. I didn't make it. No worries. We can still try and at least get a score. Ah! Dang it. Man, these guys are really rubbing it in right there. Oh well. We can still give it a try. Alright. I'm ready when you are. Hey, pup. Sorry, I'm just petting my dog. Yeah, he's an old man. Aren't you an old puppy? Huh. Yeah. I used to run. Oh, you're getting old. Yeah, he's an old dog. He's technically my brother-in-law and my sister's, because they got him when he was just a puppy. Shoot. Oh boy. Hi. Oh. Oh, that's happened. There. Finally. Ooh. And I finally got their mistake and made them pay. Oh boy. Alright. Okay, I'll at least stay behind to guard. Yeah, that was my fault. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh. Yeah, they got that. All right. Yeah, it's my mistake too. Ooh. Let's go. Nice. Finally got one. Oof. Okay, this one's yours. Oh well, it's a good try. A little bit better, but we can still work it out a bit. But it's your call if we want to head back to the lobby. Because otherwise we'll probably be playing against the same team in the next one. Okay. Yeah, we could give tournament a try. Right. At least I got some of these challenges done. But I know for this season, as compared to the other ones, instead of it being just like 6 seasons with only 3 being free, it's just down to about 5. I don't know if I guess they're reducing the amount of tasks that you have to do so that way it's not too much of a challenge, because I know there's certain tasks that could be next to impossible, at least for me, to complete in a week. And I just saw and there was also the trailer for this year's Fortnitemares. So for this one, it's confirmed that we've got Scooby-Doo and a gang. And Scooby's actually added in as his skin. Oddly enough. But the way it's kind of a bit odd, because if you see how Scooby normally stands up, he stands up with like his dog legs. But what they did was they actually hide it behind a tracksuit. So like a jacket and also some sweatpants. I don't know about the shoes, but I guess now you could be able to play as Scooby-Doo in Fortnite games along with the rest of the Mystery Gang. And of course, for the creepy crawlies they've added in, they got Jason. They've got trying to remember Ghostface, yes, from the Scream series. They also got Huggy from I know it's an indie game, like not sure what it is, like the Amazing World or is. Let me at least check it up. All right. Trying to see if I can find an article. I'm looking through Express, a UK article. Let's see. Oh, and I found out that just before the new Fortnitemares events got start, there's going to be a period of server downtime on October 9th, so yeah, so downtime begins at 4 a.m. Eastern time. I'll still be asleep by then. Oh yeah, so Huggy is from a place called from a game called Poppy Playtime. And it says here there's also going to be a co-op horror game in collaboration with the indie game Repo. That's spelled R-E-P-O. I really wanted to try out that game to see if I could be able to stream it. Maybe I could get a first reaction out of it. Because it's really insane for a game like that. Playing as tiny little androids with a Canadian trash can mouth. And the memes of it is crazy. But anyway. So of course the other ones that are going to be coming later is, let's see. Later on there's going to be a villain from the movie Black Phone and Art the Clown from the Terrifier series. Now, I've never seen the Terrifier series, but from what I heard with the first reaction, when it first came out, it was so crazy, gory, and blood-inducing that a lot of people ended up having to vomit. They even had to get some vomit bags for the spewing of that. But yeah, it's going to be crazy. But here's something I really hope that they could do for like Ghostface. I would wish they had something from a reference to the parody movies called Scary Movie, because it's starring Ghostface, and there's a scene that I like that even to this day still gets a chuckle out of me. But I don't know if I'll be allowed to show it because it's technically a movie. Ah! Got blasted. Okay, let's go. Ooh. Oh. All right. All right, you got this one. No! Ah, he pushed it through. Darn. Oh! Oh, okay. That was a bit messy, sorry, but we got it. All right. Let's do it. Okay. No, I fucked that up. Sorry for the swear, but you know how it is. Holy hell. Oh, Don, are you good? Oh, uh-oh. Oh yeah, they're absolutely good. Oh. Ooh boy. This is gonna be a big major hurt. Oh, I messed that up again. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really bad at this now. Yeah, sorry we were bad at that. Sorry I was bad at this. Oh well. Are you holding up? Because, yeah, we got trounced in that one. Yeah, it's crazy. Right. Well, if you want to set up for the next one, I just gotta check up on something. You good, puppy? I'll be right back. Alright, I just had to check up on a few things around the house. Whew. Okay. Just need some water. Okay. Simple 1v1 match. Let's go. Oh! Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay. Oh. My bad. Okay. Oof. I didn't think I could make that one. I mean, look how clumsily that was. I thought I was gonna mess it up. Alright. Still good? Boosh, 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 boosh. Boom. Oh, you got it. All right, let's go. You got it. I got it. Hey, no licking my feet. Sorry. My dog's underneath the standing table and he's like licking feet. He has a weird thing where he's tasting people's feet. Like treating me like a salt lick. I know, crazy boy. Sorry, he's just an old man. But he still licks people. Alright, first to 7. Alright. Oof. And there we go. All right, first 20 or 10. Okay. Oh, no, that was the wrong direction. So, quick question: how long have you been playing Rocket League? Oh, nope, nope, nope. Okay. Nope. I'll give you some time to type it up. Okay, so you've been picking, so you're quite a bit new at this one. Yeah, as for me, I've been playing Rocket League since it became free on the Epic Game Store. I think that was in 2018 or 2019. But back then, but before that, it used to have been available on Steam. I know my brother used to play this game when it was still available there, but he kind of gave up. He decided not to go with an Epic Game account. It's like, I know. It's usually people's choice if they want to stick with Steam or want to start with Epic. But I opted to play it since I've been playing Fortnite about just as long as the game itself, as that game's been around. A bit time before Epic Games decided to become another cloud-based game platform like Steam. But the game is pretty satisfying once you get a feel of how to play. I know there are people that play Rocket League in terms of competitive, but I also know there's a special case where there are some that try to perform aerials with the ball itself. So in short, what it happens is that you could be able to, there's a mechanic in the game where if you do flip your car and if it lands on a ball while in the air, it actually resets back the jump that you have. So you could be able to hop on it for as long as possible. There's even a world record about that. And there's of course controversies that was surrounding that type of an attempted performance. It was just some guy trying to say that he did it, while in the end it was pretty much like video editing manipulation. But if you want to give it a try, if you want to be able to see how it's done, then there's usually videos on Rocket League. You just have to look up Rocket League aerial tricks, I think. Oh, okay. All right.
She found a way to my heart. She don't make up
Ooh. Nope. Hey, puppy. Sorry. I'm just looking at my dog. Eh. It's just he likes to sit underneath the desk because it's all snug and comfy there. I know. It's gonna need it because it is gonna get colder soon with fall already here. In fact, it was pretty much raining on my side of town for during the mornings. Oof. Oh. Ow. I got boomed. Okay. Yeah, I know it can be crazy a bit hamstrung. But usually a 1v1, you gotta at least be careful to set the pace. Alright. Oh. Right. Okay. I'll just give you a bit of time. Are you feeling all right? Are you feeling a bit right now? Because usually if there's players that are a little bit frustrated with stuff, we could take it a bit easier. Okay. Okay. Hey, puppy. I'm just saying hey to him once in a while because he's just like down there. And the thing about him being down there is I can at least pet him with my feet. I'm just wearing flip-flops right now. He's getting feet pats, feet scratches. I mean, he's okay with it. It's just sometimes he can tend to be a little bit bitey. Oh, how you doing? And I gotta at least get his coat. Here. No. Nordic in the feet. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, so if you're seeing me sounding a bit awkward, it's because I'm being mindful of where he is right below at the moment. All right, let's go. Okay, I'll at least try and defend this time. All right. Yes, can I help you? Okay. Just a moment. I gotta at least. I think my dog wants to go outside for a bit. Come on, puppy. Outside. Come on. Yeah, sorry, my dog. One of my dogs, my other dog got a bit grouchy. Tried to bite him. It's just, I gotta at least set some boundaries and rules and dominations. Sorry. Anyways. Ooh. Ooh. Ow! I got boomed. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay. All right. All right, so just need to play around with the ball a little bit. All right, I'm right now just trying to get a feel of what to do. Okay. All right, you're back. Oh. I'll go ahead and leave the match. All right. Oh. Okay. In the meanwhile, I could just play a little bit of a quick match. Let's see. I haven't done competitive in quite a long while. I'll go ahead and give it a try there. All right. Okay, let me get. Okay. I managed to make it back. I just had to let my dogs back in. Alright, it's gonna take... Oh, finally got one. Alright, let's see how we go for this. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. That was a crazy save. Feel like this one's gonna be quite of a crazy. It's oh, ah no. Let's go. Nice. Let's go. Oh. Boost, boost, boost. Go, 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 go. Oh. Oh. Nope. Oof. Let's go. There. Oof. He missed it. No problem. We got it. This is Rocket League. We do these. Oh. Oh. All right, they got this one. All right, 30 seconds left on the clock. Ooh. Boom. All right, so that makes it 2 Behold Dental. All right. Nice. I could give it one more try. Okay. All right. Same thing, but a little bit change in the venue. All right. Oh boy. Oh, no, it's open. Come on, AJ. Yes! You got it. All right, heads up. Okay. So far, nobody's scored yet. Oh. Oof. Oh. Oh, they got it. Unless if we can get another score, but Ah. Oh well. It was good while it lasted. Oh wow. You're being complete ace-ass. Oh, well. I think these ones I'll probably leave alone for another time. I normally would push to about 9:30, but since I don't have us anymore, since there's nobody else joining in with me for another match, I might as well go ahead and give it a close. So, give me a moment as I get some stuff ready. Okay. All right. Stretch it out a bit. Okay. All right, so that's usually how the streams would work for Rocket League, Fortnite, and Marvel Rivals. I really want to try and add, for say, Fall Guys into the lineup, or maybe I could do some sort of a switch up where for once every 2 weeks I could play Fall Guys, and then once every 2 weeks I could play Fortnite. But that might be a bit of a hassle considering that I'm gonna be quite a bit busy. So if you don't know, I work as a camera operator for a media company that covers high school sports games. For this month, we're gonna be covering the home games for some of the volleyball teams, but I think from what I heard is, let's see, because there was a bit of a switch around for the high school that they did with the volleyball that I believe it's going to be different schedule. Oh yeah, so initially we were supposed to have a volleyball match scheduled for a home game, but they opted to switch it because we covered a game yesterday night on Tuesday, and it was the senior night. If you know anything about high school or college basketball, usually the last home game for the sport is deemed as senior night, which means that it is the last home game that certain players are going to play in the senior grade before they graduate and they'll be going to college in a different place. It's up to them whether they continue playing playing that sport in collegiate level. If they're good enough, then maybe they could qualify. Who knows? But in this case, for later on, it's just going to be basically football games that we're going to cover, including one final home game that's going to be on October 31st, which is Halloween. Oddly enough, the schools for those times are going to be released in a half day early. That way, it'll give more people opportunity to get ready for trick-or-treating. It means I'm going to have to miss trick-or-treating with my niece and nephew for that one, but I made a choice to take it up, and I'm going to have to see it through, because if I decide to just drop all one thing for another, it's not going to work out for me in the long run. All right. Let's give it a wrap around here. So let me give you details on just simple steps on how you can catch up to date with me on everything that's going on. I have all my social media accounts names right up here, but I do have links to them in my channel description down below or on the corner. But if you happen to follow me on either of those social media accounts, you'll notice that I do have a beacon sleek with my name. Over there, you could be able to find general information about my stream, all my social media accounts, and also the section tab called live stream, where you can see where I go live and be able to find the other additional platforms that I go on. So if you follow me on Twitch, then you could likely see the links to those ones, and you could be able to follow along from there. If you want to see me in somewhere more than just Twitch, I do have 4 additional platforms that I stream on. And also, at the time that I did this stream, I want to go ahead and say that I am working on editing my single player VODs of God of War Ragnarok from as early as the last couple of weeks of January. I had to try and edit the audio balance so that way the game audio is a little bit more audible, but it doesn't overpower my microphone or the Twitch or the notifications. If it does work out a bit well, and I'm hoping to see if things will go well for that, then I'll be able to upload better quality VODs and such. As for how it's gonna run, I'll try and keep the single player games that I've played and streamed over the past here on the channel that I do a live stream, and the multiplayers I will put into a separate archives. They'll be uploaded with a better quality and of audio balancing similar to this one, but it's just gonna be an issue with the copyrights in regards to that, because I do have my game set up to where it's not playing copyrighted music yet. I do get a copyright strike depending on which country that one is, but I won't know for sure which music it is and which country until I upload the videos. So, with all that finally said, this will be done for tonight. I want to thank you all, including Justice Loden, for joining in with me playing as much as you can. I apologize if we didn't do well on the couple of matches, including the tournament, but it's not a bit to worry. With all of these things, you just gotta practice a little bit. And if you can't win today, then there's always tomorrow to try and look forward to. So, this will be it for tonight. My name's Unbound Sanity signing off, and I wish you all a good night or a good day, whichever part of the world or time you're watching this on. I'll see you next time.